Hello students, in last class we discussed about the accounting of joint products. Under that importance of joint product accounting is over, right? Next we'll see the methods of apportionment of joint cost. Okay, methods of distribution of joint cost. Of what are the methods? There are 6 methods. Okay, first one we'll see first methods of apportionment of joint cost. First one, that is average unit cost method. Average unit cost method is nothing but name as it says average, taking the average. Okay, now see, in this method it is assumed that the total cost of the process is borne by all units equally. The total joint cost is divided by the total units produced. Total cost divided by total units produced. Okay, that is the joint cost of each joint product. Okay, see, average cost per unit equal to total joint cost divided by units. Till this is the separation point. After that separate they process it, but till now the cost is 10,000. Till this point cost is 10,000. Under this method, how 10,000 cost divided by how many units are there? 1 2 3 4 4, right? This is the method following under the this method. What? Total cost divided by unit produced. Okay, under that merit, see, this is a simple method. There is the simple method and uniform cost. Very simple, divided taking the averages, and uniform cost, the cost of each product is similar, and logical method. There is a logic, right? Okay, then demerits, different physical units. Okay, then not suitable for fixing the price. It is not suitable for fixing the prices because here we are taking the cost of each product is same, but it's not possible. Some it is the cost incurred to particular product may be the more than one, right? Not useful for manager decisions. Not these are not suitable for the manager decisions also. Okay, this is about the first one. Second one, say physical unit method or physical measurement method. Under the physical unit method, in this method the joint costs are apportioned on the basis of some physical units, that is raw materials, that is in meters, tons, liters, kilogram, etc. Physical units are the units in which the basic raw material are measured and are determinable at the point of separation of the joint products. This method cannot be applied when one product is gas and another is liquid. Gas and liquid, the nature of the products is different, then this method is cannot applied. But physical unit the cost. Okay, under this merits, it's very simple method. It's very simple method and it is a technical sound method because it based on the weighted average cost. Okay, next, demerits, unsuitable where physical unit of joint products are different. So physical units, the nature of the products are different, one is gas, one is liquid, then this method is not possible. Then there is no logic. And the unit cost, it assumes the same unit cost to low quality joint products or high quality joint products. Here the unit cost is taking, so here taking the same unit cost to the low quality and the high quality. Okay, this is about the second method on the basis of the physical units raw material used. Okay, next, third one is the survey method or points value method on the basis of the points value. Okay, joint costs are apportioned on the basis of the points values or percentage assigned to the product according to their relative importance. As per the importance of a particular product, we are assuming the percentages or points. For example, there are three kind of products. The importance of first is 50%, second one is 30%, and last one is 20%. Now cost is divided on this importance, 50% for the first one, then 30%, 20% as per the importance. Okay, then see the accurate merits. See, this is the accurate method and the equitable method. Then the use of weight factor, we are using the weight factor. And see the demerits, arbitrary method. Means 8 or points assigned to joint products are not on scientific basis. We are assuming some points or percentage to a particular joint product is not the scientific way. time consuming. Revise these things frequently to derive the maximum benefit with the changes in the business condition. It is time consuming, technical and costly exercise. It is costly and time consuming. Okay. Next we'll see the next method, that is contribution or gross margin method. Contribution or gross margin method. Under this method, joint cost is apportioned among joint products by using marginal costing technique. Under this they are using the marginal costing technique. Joint cost is divided into fixed cost and the variable cost. Under this, joint cost divided into fixed cost and variable cost, and variable or marginal cost of joint cost is apportioned on the basis of the weight and quantity of each product. Variable cost is divided on the basis of the quantity of each product or weight of each product, and fixed cost of the joint product is divided on the basis of the contribution, means sales minus variable cost. On the basis of the contribution is something but sales minus variable cost. Okay, what are the under the contribution or gross margin method means on the basis of the marginal costing, means dividing the particular cost into fixed and variable. Variable means on the basis of the quantity of each product. Fixed means on the basis of the contribution is the sales minus variable cost. Merits, it's a very simple method. Appropriate allocation if you are following this method, is appropriate allocation of joint product, useful for joint products. Then useful for pricing, this method is useful for fixing the price, and it's a very accurate method. And measures profitability, this method is considered as the best method, as contribution is only reliable measure of profitability. To measure the profit, we cannot divide easily, right? Then applicability, it is applicable only where marginal cost technique is applied. Only the where marginal technique is applied, there only we can. Sometimes it is not possible to divide the fixed and variable cost. In that sense, it's not be useful. Okay, then this is the fourth one. Then we'll see the fifth one, that is standard cost method. Under the standard, this method is used where standard costing technique is adopted. This method is used where standard costing technique is adopted. Standards are set for each product and cost. This joint cost is apportioned on the basis of standard cost set for the respective joint products. Standard cost method, this method is used where standard costing technique is used. Standards are set for the each product and cost. The joint cost is apportioned on the basis of the standards. We are fixing the standard for the each product and each cost, and we are dividing the joint cost on the basis of that standard. It's very simple, and it measures the efficiency because on the basis of standards, right? So it measures the efficiency. And the demerits are setting standards. This method cannot be used without setting the standard cost of each product. It's very neat. It's compulsory to fix the standard cost under this method. And the unsuitable, it's not suitable if the standard cost for the product is not correctly set. If the standard cost is not correctly set and some products is not possible set, means this method is not suitable. And next one, market value method. Under the market value method, this is important. Okay, market value method. Under the this is there in your problems, are we solving the more problems apportioned on the basis of market price or selling price of the products. On the basis of the market price or selling price of the products. Thus, the products with the higher price are charged with the higher portion of the joint cost, and products having lesser price get lesser share of the joint product. If the products with the higher price means we are charging the higher joint cost, lower means lower joint cost. It is based on that charge what the traffic will bear principle. In other words, this method is based on the ability to bear theory, which means that each product should be charged with the cost it can bear on the basis of the ability of a particular product to bear the cost. Okay, on the basis of their selling price, we are deciding the joint cost. Okay, under this there are three methods. Okay, under the sixth one there are three methods. Types of market value method. Joint products may be sold either immediately at the separation stage or after further processing. It it may mean any of the following. Okay, first method under the market value method, market value at the slipped off or the at the separation point. Okay, under this method market value of each of the joint product at the point of separation are ascertained and the total joint cost are apportioned among the various joint products in the ratio of their market value at the point of separation. Under this method, the cost at the separation point is ascertained. Okay, and on that basis we are dividing the separation count. Okay, for example, say suppose product X and Y are jointly produced in a factory. The values at the separation point are 200 and 240 respectively. Okay, 200 cost is 500, means 500 into 5 divided by 11. We are taking the proportion. This is the case under the market value or the slip off point or the at the point of separation. Next, second one, market value after further processing. So here we are taking the market value at the separation point. On that basis we are dividing the joint cost. But on second one is the market value after further processing. After the further processing we are getting the end market value, right? That market value we will consider under this method. Under this method joint costs are apportioned on the basis of sales volume of joint products after further processing, which will be readily available. Further processing cost is deducted from the sales value in order to calculate the ratio in which the joint costs are to be apportioned. Okay, this is about the market value after further processing. Next, the last one is the net realizable value or reverse cost method. Under this is the important method. Okay, net realizable value or reverse cost method. This method is important. Under this method sales value at the finishing stage is considered after deducting estimated profit, selling and distribution expenses and subsequent expenses. See, from the selling price, we are the reverse method, means first we have to write the selling price. From the selling price, we need to find the cost, right? We have to find out the joint cost now. Okay. First, from the selling price, we have to deduct the profit. Then we are getting the total cost, right? From the total cost, we need only joint cost, so we have to deduct all the subsequent cost. Okay, further processing cost we have to divide, then the remaining is the joint cost under this problem. Okay, then what are the merits of market value method? Widely used method, very uniform profit margins are the same profit margin, cost based on selling price. Under this, cost is always based on the selling price, because we are reverse method means we are deducting the profit from the selling price, right? So cost is always based on the selling price, and the logic, it is a logical method. Then what are the demerits? See, this method is not suitable for all industries. This method is not suitable for all the industries. Some industries are some industries methods are not suitable. Then difficult and time consuming. The calculation is more under this method, and are difficult to determine market value. It's very difficult to determine the market value of the each joint products, right? It's not that much easy to find out the market value. Okay, next one, inaccurate for apportionment of joint cost. Inaccurate for apportionment of joint cost. It's sometimes it's not possible to divide the joint cost, and it's not accurate to divide the this is not an accurate method for apportionment of the joint cost. Sometimes some people feels that this method is not accurate to division of the joint cost. Next one, difficult when prices fluctuate. This method will distort cost allocation when the market prices of produce fluctuate widely. Sometimes the market value will, always the market value will fluctuate, right? If there is a heavy fluctuation in the market values, then this method is very difficult. Okay, these are the main merits and demerits under the market value method. Okay, Okay, this is about the theory part under the joint products. We'll from next class we'll see about that. Then the last method. These are the important methods. Okay, we thoroughly will see at the time of we'll see the some formulas at the time of solving the problems. Okay, thank you.